Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Max Brown, joined by the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Boogie. Turned 22 today. It's not a big one. You know, last year was the big one, 21. Now you're just getting older like the rest of us. How you celebrating? I mean, you got finals this week. You got big games. Anytime left to party?
Not at all. Studying, getting ready for this final tomorrow.
Boogie, tell us about the season, how it's going. What's the team look like? Obviously, a new bunch of faces. What's this experience like with the team in this year?
It's been a great experience, you know, just having another opportunity and another year to, just compete at the highest level. So we had some tough games in the Bahamas. We fell short. We felt like we needed to win those games, but we came back here and then we figured out the mistakes that we made, regrouped, and then we're just trying to get better every day. You know, we got a big test. We got a big test on Sunday, but you know that we got to take that game by game. We got to beat Long Beach tomorrow or Wednesday. And then Sunday's going to be a good game for us. You know, it's a quad one win game. It's going to help us, help our resume. It's pretty much a resume game for March.
We were talking a few weeks back about how in years past this USC squad's been largely about the big men and the factory that's been established there. This year, it's a little bit of change in identity from an offensive perspective. You're thriving in that. How's that adjustment been for your game, and what's the impact there?
I mean, I feel like I can play any type of style of basketball. So I just feel like this year it really catered to the guards and allowed us to play faster and get up and down, shoot more threes. But honestly, I feel like we're still adjusting to it. You know, there's a couple games where I felt like we played a little bit too slow. We haven't been getting up a lot of threes. So I just feel like we could play faster by just pushing the tempo, getting more shots up, and stuff like that. So, you know, we're still working on that every day and just coming together, mesh together, and playing that style. And I feel like once we really figure that out, we'll keep getting better.
You're listening to Boogie Ellis on Trojans Live. Boogie, something I haven't asked you. You switched from 0 to 5 as your uniform number this year. Why'd you do it?
Honestly, I've been 5 my whole entire life. So 0 was the first time like I wore that number. So I've just been 5 my whole life. Since I ever started playing basketball. So it was kind of a change when I got here, but I'm happy to be back.
Is there a significance to 5 for you?
Not really. It just been my number ever since I was a baby, honestly.
Boogie's from San Diego. We've had a pretty good run of
I knew where
San
this was
Diego
getting.
Trojans wearing 5. I'm just saying it works out nicely.
Yes, it does. Talk about the point guard position a little bit, Boogie. Let us know what kind of. There's lots of ways to play the point guard position. You can kind of be a distributor. You can kind of be more ball heavy. How do you fancy yourself as a point guard?
Just using my scoring ability to really get my teammates open looks and stuff like that. Always being a threat, on the floor. Using my scoring ability to, draw 2 people, draw a lot of attention. I know a lot of teams on the scouting report have been loading up on me and packing the paint on me, trying to make me make decisions. Getting the ball to my teammates and stuff like that. So, just using my scoring ability to allow me to create for others. And, I feel like I can do a lot better of controlling the tempo of the game, making us play faster, pushing the ball ahead and stuff like that. But overall, point guard's a great position, and it's a lot, especially being a point guard in college basketball. So
This summer I was scrolling my Instagram feed and was looking at LeBron James Drew League highlights, and I was like, oh, this is sweet. They're, throwing alley-oops. I was like, yo, that's our point guard right there. How did you tell us the backstory there? How did you get on his squad in the Drew League, the famous summer league for those that don't know? In LA, we had, there's only 4 spots. I guess it was DeRozan too, and you had one of the other 3 spots. How'd that go down?
Yeah, honestly, I was the year before. I actually was playing with Nick Young. I was playing with his team, and then I came back and I was looking for a team, and I ended up playing with the Cheaters, and they had DeMar DeRozan on the team, and then the night before they were talking like LeBron was gonna come play. And
I saw the Twitter, the tweet.
Yeah, the night before I was like, I wonder if this is crazy. So I was just gonna hey, I guess I'll show up to the game.
I guess. I guess I'll play with him if they need one.
Yeah, so I showed up to the game. He was there, and it was just crazy. It was a crazy atmosphere, one of the craziest atmosphere I've ever played in. Honestly, because it was such a small gym. Usually I'm playing in front of a lot of people, but like it's like in a big arena, but the gym was crazy. Everybody, there was no standing room. Kids was outside. It was just crazy.
Were you ball heavy that day, or were you distributing?
Yeah, what's the mindset?
I mean, I try not to I just try to play, honestly. You know, it was crazy. Yeah.
Did he call for that backboard pass, or you threw it off the backboard just knowing I got King James behind me? I'm good.
So what happened was I got the steal, and then all I heard was footsteps. Like I heard like this. Like I was like, dang, that's crazy. So then he said my name, so I just threw it, and then he finished it.
That's
crazy.
all time. You got that like framed in your room or something like that? Yo,
Yeah.
Boogie, off the glass. That's so sweet.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a great day.
What are the realistic expectations for this team this year? You guys have made some noise in the last couple of years in the tournament. What's a realistic expectation for this year's team?
You know, I feel like our expectations are high. You know, I feel like we want to get deep into March. You know, anything can happen in March. So just getting there and just winning games. You know, obviously my goal is to win a national championship, but to get to March Madness, that gives us a chance to do that. So, you know, as you've seen this year, it's wide open. Everybody's been beating everybody. You know, it hasn't really been a team that's really on top. Everybody's we got guys losing to all different types of things. I think it's because like the transfer portal, you're playing against other teams now that aren't as bad as they are because they're going and getting guys that were at big universities. So it's really changed college basketball. So I just feel like it's pretty open this year. So I feel like we have a chance.
You mentioned a couple questions ago, hey, we got to get up more threes, got to get up more threes. Is that a metric that you guys are focusing on and counting every single game, just knowing that you got to get to a certain threshold there?
Yeah, honestly, our coach has really been praising us getting more threes. You know, more shots attempts are better. I mean, we haven't really did a good job of taking care of the ball, so they emphasize we rather you guys, you know, get up threes instead of turning over the ball, or you know, if we get up shots and get up threes, we give it a chance to, you know, manufacture other points by offensive rebounds and stuff like that, you know. And earlier this season, we did get up a lot of threes, and we put up 100 points. We put up a great amount of points against some good teams, so we just want to get back to that.
Well, Boogie laid it out. It's a big week at Galen. We talked about the women's game on Thursday, but the men will be on Wednesday against Long Beach State. That'll tip at 8 p.m. And then the big one he referenced on Sunday, presented by Wells Fargo. It's USC versus Auburn. It's a 2:30 afternoon. Just a perfect time. Bring the family. Hey, Mike Bones said intensity of interest changes games. Get these Trojans a big quality win that they need to build their resume towards March. Thanks, Boogie. Happy birthday.